Yo, what's up, Team ImSikovit? It's Patrick, and there's a guide to the Death to Dorgeshuun quest on old school RuneScape. We're doing this on RuneScape 3. I do have a version of this guide for that as well, link description below. Anyways, on screen now is everything you need to prepare yourself as quest and the rewards. Just a couple quick tips. The items on here may take up a lot of space, especially the ham robes. You can actually wear one of the sets to save some space. And if you want to keep your armor and food in the bank for now, you can. I'll tell you when you need it. Also, if you're an Iron Man and have to get the ham robes yourself, apparently there's a higher chance of getting them when you get up to that part of the quest where you actually need them. I'll tell you when that is as well if you want to wait till that time to actually get them. To start the quest, you actually have to go to Dorgeshuun Mines. If you don't know where that is or how to get there, I will show you. Just go to the Lumbridge Castle kitchen instead. Climb down the trapdoor in the kitchen to get down to the basement. Make sure your light source is lit, then squeeze through the hole in the southeast corner. Go over to the yellow dot on your minimap to find Khazgar, right click him, choose follow, and you will be in the Dorgeshuun Mines. Talk to Mistag and select the options right on screen. Right click Mistag, choose follow, then squeeze back through the hole. Talk to Zanik on the opposite side of the room. If you still need the ham robes, you should go get them after this conversation, as this is where you'll need it, and come back here after. Once you have them, or if you already have them, then select the chat options right on screen. Once you have given Zanik your second set of ham robes, she'll now be following you for this next part. If you lose her, just come back down to the basement and you'll find her there. Anyways, climb up the ladder and talk to the cook. Go upstairs and talk to Duke. If you get any chat options, by the way, while you're talking to people, as of this moment, you can select whatever. Just make sure the conversation ends. Go back downstairs and step outside the castle. Talk to Hans, who can be found somewhere in the Lumbridge Castle grounds. Talk to any man or woman. This part's a little weird because you might have to talk to a few of them. Some of them may not acknowledge Zanik. You need to find one that does. Go to the axe shop and talk to Bob. Talk to Father Eric in the church. Talk to the Lumbridge guy just outside. Go northwest to where the goblins are, try to get near them until Zanik says something like, "Are those goblins?" Then go through that conversation. Go into the general store and talk to a shopkeeper. Talk to Zanik and select the options right on the screen. If this doesn't work, by the way, you probably missed someone with all those people we were just talking to. You might just have to go through them again. Put on your set of ham robes if you don't already have them on. Remember, it's 7 pieces in total, and go west to the ham hideout. Pick the lock to trapdoor, which may take a few attempts, but climb down once it's open. Talk to a ham guard and select the chat options right on screen. Go to the room in the southeast corner of this area. Talk to Johannes and select the options right on screen. Go back to the middle of the room and roam around the area south of the stage. Make sure Zanik is actually following you and is near you. Zanik will see something. Finish the conversation to uncover a trapdoor. Pick the lock to a trapdoor and climb down. Go into the next room and run a bit west, not too far, just slightly past the first guard to turn him away from Zanik, and Zanik will shoot him in the back. Alright, these next few parts might get a little tricky, so please pay very close attention. Squeeze through the nearby crack. You'll see a guard patrolling the little hallway to the north. Wait for him to walk east past you. Squeeze through that next crack. Go behind the guard to the west and click on him to distract him. Continue the conversation with Zanik until you get some chat options, but don't select anything yet. Wait for the guard patrolling the little hallway to turn his back towards you and starts walking east again. Then you select the first chat option that says now. Go to the end of that same hallway that the guard was just patrolling, but stay hidden from the next guard. Do not step all the way out. Talk to Zanik and select the second chat option that says wait here. Now you can step out and run south so that the guard walks towards you. Go straight north, but once again, stay hidden from the next guard. Do not step all the way out. Talk to Zanik and select the second chat option that says wait here. Go back south and around until you reach the northwest corner of the room. Basically what's going to happen is that you're going to step out hiding now, so the guard will turn towards you, giving Zanik an opportunity to shoot him in the back. Click on the door to listen in and get a cutscene. Right click the cell door and choose to pick the lock to get out. This may take a few tries, but once you're out, leave the ham hideout entirely using the exit to the northwest and return to the surface. You'll find Zanik's body slightly to the west. Click on it to go through a dialogue and take it. Go to the basement of Lumbridge Castle. Make sure your light source is lit and squeeze through the hole in the southeast corner. Follow the path south past Khazgar. Use your pickaxe on this hole to mine through it. We just unlocked a shortcut to Lumbridge Swamp Caves, by the way. Squeeze through the hole, go straight south from here until you're cut off by a small stream of water. Jump across a stepping stone, go further south, then enter a tunnel. Follow the path east, then south until you find Juna. Your hands will need to be free for the next part, so unequip any weapons or shields or whatever, then talk to Juna and select the first chat option that says yes. What you have to do now is simply collect 20 tiers. I'm sure most of you know what to do. If you don't know how this works, you just simply click on the blue streams to collect them. They do move around though, and the green streams will decrease the numbers, so be sure to pay attention. The amount of tiers will be indicated in the bottom right of your screen. There is no time limit for this, by the way, despite the fact that it says times left. It never actually goes down. You will get a cutscene once you're done. Follow the path back north, then west to get out of here. Enter a tunnel, jump across a stepping stone, and go back straight north. Squeeze through the holes to get back into the basement. Talk to Zanik and select the first chapter that says let's go. At this point in the quest is where you're going to need your armor, weapon, and food and all that. Remember, you will need both magic and melee. Prayer potions are recommended if you have 43 or higher prayer for protect from melee. And most importantly, do not bank or get rid of anything. You might still need the items that are on you. In fact, keep your ham robes on for now. As for your armor and stuff, just keep in your inventory. Both your hands will still need to be free for this next part. When you're ready, go to the farm across from the cow pen in Lumbridge. Make sure both your hands are free, make sure your hand robes are on, search one of the crates in the southwestern corner, and select the chat options written on screen. Once you're holding the crate with Zanik in it, go down nearby trapdoor. You can now put on all your armor and your weapon once you're downstairs, and go straight west until you reach the room with all the people in it. You'll find Sigmund and a few guards who will all attack you. They all use melee, so turn on protect for melee if you like. You have to kill all the guards first before you can attack Sigmund. You probably noticed that Sigmund can use protection prayers. He'll most likely use protect from range once you start fighting him, as Zanik helps you with the fight, and Zanik uses a crossbow, but if not, you also have 2 combat styles to switch between. Finish the conversation at the end of the fight, and smash the nearby drilling machine to the west. Go back east into the center room and follow the path to the south. Unblock the tunnel to get a cutscene. Once that's over, that will be end of the quest, so I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. Catch you later. Peace.